Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you an eyeshadow look using the new Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. Well, this is certainly new to me anyway. I shared a video showing all of the swatches and now I would like to share me popping on this product. I absolutely love these shades. They are gorgeous. They are just what I like to wear and I cannot wait to use this. So like I say, I've done a video showing the swatches of these. Also, it's the other palette with the yellow tones in there, Blanc or Blanc Fusion. So like I say, that's got more yellow tones in there. This one, and I will be doing also a tutorial using that, but I just couldn't wait to use this. So obviously, as usual, I have put on my foundation, my bronzer, my brows obviously, then my blush and a little bit of highlight and some lipstick. And I also wanted to mention the lipstick that I'm using. Now if you see a nude lip in my video, then you will, well, most of the time it will be this shade, and it's the MAC Vamplify. Let me see if I can read the shade. It is so small. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it, but what I'll have to do is no, I'm not going to be able to read it, unfortunately. Sorry, I tried. I will mention it down below. I'll get my magnifying glass out. I wish they would put the shade on there, perhaps write it down the side a little bit larger. It is so small, I can't see what it is. But it is this nude shade. Like I say, I'll pop it down below for you. But most of the time, if there's a nude shade, it is this one, because it is just that gorgeous mid-tone mauvey brown that I love to wear. It's got a pink tone to it as well, and it is just amazing. And I just love this shade. I do have two of these actually, but this is my favourite. It is gorgeous. In fact, I've got a nuder one, a deeper one, which is very, very deep. But I just love how these wear. They're so comfortable. Yeah, they don't last very long, but yeah. So if you see, like I say, a nude lip, it is mostly this one. So I will start the eyeshadow look off by just pinning back my hair as usual. So what I'm going to use, the brushes I'm going to use today are, I've got two of the Primark brushes. I don't use any, well, these are my main eyeshadow brushes. I love these. They're, you know, I love them. I've mentioned them so many times now. They're £1 from Primark. I've also got one of these Wilko brushes, again, £1. Or 95 pence, something like that. And then I've got this, which is my Tarte brush, and it's a double-ended brush. It came with a palette, is it the Tartelette palette? It came with that from QVC, and I like this one because it's quite flat for going under the eye there to blend it out. And I don't mind this one either, but I do just use the other end mainly. So I'm not sure what I'm going to start off with, but I need a shade to pop on the eye that's quite light. So I'm going to I think I'm going to go with Universal Delight. So Universal Delight is this one here. So I'll just put that on all over the, in fact, I've got my mirror here. So if I'm looking away, I'm looking at the mirror. So I'm going to put that just in the, let me just bring my mirror a little bit closer. So I'm just going to put that in the crease. This is quite a light colour for me, but I just want to get that. Let me move the mirror there. Is that better so you can see it? So just putting that in the normal place that I always put the first shade in, which is just in the crease and above. I don't think you're going to be able to see this at all on my skin tone. So that is just a base, just to, you know, be able, well, it makes the next shade easier to pop on. So I think I'm going to have to go for, now it's going to be one of these three. So I think I'm going to go for Start Soft, which is in the middle here. So I'm going to go with that one. So I'm just going to pop that on the tip of that brush and then see how that works out. Now I'm hoping this is going to be, I've put on a little bit too much on there because I have got another Zoeva palette, the Cocoa Blend, and I know from experience with that palette you don't really need a great deal, although these do blend out really well. So I'm going to put that in the crease and then just blend that upwards. I'm going to use a little bit more. Just keep working that shadow in. It's a gorgeous, rich shade. Yep, bit more. I'd rather put less on the brush and obviously have to keep adding rather than too much, and you know, you can't then do anything and perhaps you have to take it off and start all over again. But that is really, really nice. I love that. So I'm going to do that with the other eye. I think when you get to the second eye, you're always a little bit more confident. So because you know how the first eye looks and you know how that eyeshadow is performing. So I'm really pleased. So far, so good. I love warm shades, but recently I have started to like the cooler toned browns as well, and in here you do have that option. So obviously these two are warmer and then you've got a cooler tone, so it is the only cool toned one in there, so you do have that option. So it is quite multi, you know, you can have multiple looks from this palette. So I think I might need to deepen that up slightly, so I'm going to go in with Alchemy, which is the end shade, I think, or am I? Let me just think. Yeah, I'm going to go in with Alchemy and then see what that does, because I want quite an orange look to this. So I'm taking that out to the outer V and just working that in. It's not going to be too much of a difference, but it is just giving me that little bit of depth that I want in the outer V, because I have blended the other shade out quite well. So yeah, I'm really, so far I'm absolutely loving these shades. So pretty, and yeah, I love that. What I'm going to do now is, because those are going to be my two main shades to put under the eye, so first of all I'm going in with Start Soft. So I'll add this one and then this one, Alchemy, to the eye underneath. So now I'm just going underneath the eye. I do like to add the under eye shade before I then work on the lid, just because it just gives me an idea of what I need on the top. In fact, I might even just do the Start Soft shade, because that is just perfect for what I want. So I'm just adding that to the other side, and obviously with every other look you just connect it to this part here, so you're then creating that V. So that to me is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I need. I don't need to blend it out. I don't need to do anything else with that because that has worked really, really well for me. Now is the difficult bit. Do I go more orange? I mean, I'm desperate to use that middle shade there, which is called Aftertaste. So I think I'm going to have to. So I'm going to pop a little bit of Aftertaste on my brush and see how I get on with that. And again, I'm going to pop it in the crease because I don't want it on the lid so much yet, because I really want to try another shade out on the lid. So I'm just going to work that in. Actually, it's working better than what I thought, because it does look quite scary in the palette. But no, that is really, really pleasant. I really like that, actually. And I think this palette is going to work whether you have eye colouring like myself, and I've got a brown, my eyes are not deep brown, but they are brown with a hint of green to them, so I can use quite a lot of shades on my eyes. But I think if you've got either deep brown or blue or green or any shade, I think this is going to work for you. Now I'm loving that. I just need to deepen up the crease, not the crease, the outer V again. That I really, really love. Gorgeous. I'm just going to blend that all out a little bit more. So all the colours are well blended. Lovely. And then I've got to use this shade, and it is Liquid Center, and it just is a shimmer shade. So all of the shades that I've used so far are matte, and this is going to be my shimmer shade on the lid. So again, that was Liquid Center. So as usual, I'm just putting that on my finger and then adding that to the whole of the lid. Wow, I love that. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you can see that, because it really is a gorgeous, rich shade. Lovely. Very, very pretty. Gorgeous for this time of year. And it is quite a bright, I mean, I do love oranges and browns, and it is quite bright, but I think after Christmas, after New Year, we need to obviously cheer ourselves up. All of the celebrations have gone. January is quite, you know, we're into winter, and I think we need to keep our makeup bright and cheerful. Now, I'm going to add mascara. As usual, I'm using the Sleek mascara. I think it's called the Full Fat, something like that. It is the only mascara I believe that Sleek do at the moment. Don't quote me because I might be wrong, but I just love this. It's got that unusual brush on it. You can see that it's very, very flexible, and it really does get to every lash. So I'm just going to pop that on. I'm glad I've remembered it this time, because I don't think an eyeshadow look is completely complete without mascara. Wow. That look is absolutely fantastic. I love it. So let me take my clips out. And there you have it. So this is the eyeshadow look that I've come up with using the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. And I think this palette is definitely going to be a favourite over the next few coming months, because I do love, like I said before, I love the cocoa blend. This one has got warm tones in there, and I've really enjoyed choosing those shades today. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching that eyeshadow tutorial today. So thumbs up and subscribe to watch further videos and tutorials, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Bye.